Today I'm doing my most highly requested video, so you better watch it. Hey everybody, if you're new here, make sure you like and subscribe so you can stay up to date on all things internet drama, theme parks, and my makeup routine. And if you're a returning subscriber, make sure you click that notification bell so you never miss a video. So in today's video, I'm not going to call it a tutorial. I'm going to call it like a get ready with me while we talk about bad people on the internet, some things I find interesting, and other just random stuff. So before I get started with my makeup, I wanted to show you guys what I use for kind of skin prep or skincare or whatever you want to call it. So The Ordinary is the best place to go to. If you use like Google to search your skin type, it'll give you like a list of like skincare that you need for your specific skin type. But for me, I use niacinamide and hyaluronic acid. These are the little bottles that they come in. I love plant-based squalene. It is so good. It really hydrates your skin. So if you have dry skin, this is my girly. And about once a month, I'll use the peeling solution, but you got to be careful with this one. It's not good for everybody. Definitely like skin test this before you put it all over your whole face. If not, you're going to regret it. I'm not really good at this, so I don't know if you guys can see what's on there, but you know, whatever. For like a face cream or whatever, I use Tatcha. This is the Overnight Indigo Glow or something like that. Indigo Overnight Repair. This is a little thicker formula, so just be cautious of that. But sometimes I do use it during the day if my skin just needs a little more hydration, but it does sit kind of heavy on the face, so keep that in mind. Something else I really like is the Copper Buffett. What is it called? Copper Buffett Peptides? Is that right? Buffett Copper Peptides. Whatever. See why I don't do these videos? Today I am going to be outside in the Florida sun, so I'm going to be putting on the Hourglass Veil Mineral Primer Sunscreen. Blah blah blah. It's SPF 15. It has SPF 15 in it, so I like this one, but I have to use this one with a secondary primer, and I'll show you that in just a second. I do love this primer. However, the only thing about this primer is like makeup doesn't like sit on it very well. At least for me it doesn't. Oh my god, I put way too much. It is super like, it makes your skin feel so soft, but girl, this is not it. To be honest, I don't use this one. Can you guys see that? It's so good, but I don't use it that much because I don't know. I feel like when I put my makeup on top of this, depending on what kind of foundation I'm using, it like my makeup slides right off. So I don't know. But to make sure that, so I don't want that to happen today because I have to film a few videos and I am going to be outside. Hopefully I get to go to Disney. There's this certain video that I've been wanting to film for a while and just things came up and I haven't been able to do it. So make sure you guys watch my Disney videos. Like, girl, this is the NYX Face Glue Primer that I'm using. I like the e.l.f. Power Grip, and there's another one. I don't know who it's by. Whoever e.l.f. is duping, that one's really good too. But the problem with the e.l.f. one is you have to be careful because it like will break you out. Because it will break some people out, so just be careful. Okay, so I'm going to let the primers kind of do their thing, marry together. Hopefully not do crazy stuff. And I don't know what kind of foundation I'm going to use today. This is the Milani Bronzer Drops. And this is the color. This is in shade 110 Light because your girl is white. Way too white. Anyway, so yeah, I'm going to be doing a spray tan, not spray tan, but like a sunless tanner. I've been using, I forget what it's called, but I really like it. So if you guys are like interested in that, let me know. Maybe I'll do like a short or something like that. Maybe not a whole video. Okay, so see, now that I have that like on my face, gonna tell you what I'm doing today. So I have to film, I think I have to film an Ashley video. There's not a whole lot going on. I mean, she just did this back to school drive where she was like twerking. I couldn't find the clip where she's like actually twerking. Well, I did find one clip where she's kind of sort of twerking, if you can even call what she does twerking, because ew, gross. But I did find that clip. I'm trying to find some more, so maybe I'll film that video. Today. I'm not really sure yet. See, I was gonna go in with the Laura Mercier Real Flawless foundation, but I'm gonna be honest with you, the shit stinks. So I'm not gonna use that today. Some of my favorite foundations are, you know what, I really like Kat Von D foundation, but it's a little too heavy. It's summer. I don't want to use that right now. But if you need like a full coverage moment, Kat Von D, she's your girl. I think I'm going to go in with this Smashbox. What is this? Always On Skin Balancing Foundation, whatever, blah, blah, blah. So I'm going to use this today instead of Laura Mercier because I don't know, girl. Like, it smells so bad. Do you guys use Laura Mercier foundation? It stinks. I think it smells so bad and like nobody talks about it. It's like a secret. It's like, I don't know. Are we all ashamed? Is that what it is? So hopefully I can get my husband to take me to Disney. I don't really know if he's going to want to because it's his only day off this week. And I know he's had a pretty like stressful week because he's like trying to get promotion at work. And I'm like so proud of him, guys. Like he goes to work and then once a week he comes home and he films videos with me for the podcast. Guys, we need a name for the podcast. I don't know what we're going to name it. Telenova is just not going to work out. Like I've asked people and they just get confused when I say Telenova. So, okay, I already feel so stupid doing this video because like this is not aesthetic at all. I look crazy. Ugh. I think I have too much bronzer on. Hold on, guys. I gotta fix this crap. See, you guys just want me to do my makeup so you control me, right? I'm on to you guys. Anyway, don't be gross like Ashley Trevino and use dirty sponges. Use clean makeup tools, guys. Okay, I'm just gonna pack this in a little bit more. I definitely have way too much bronzer on. Tomorrow we're filming a video at Universal Studios. Tomorrow, I know we're going to Universal Studios to film a video, so just don't know if he's gonna want to go to Disney today. Hopefully. For contour, I'm going in, can you guys see that? For contour, I'm going in with Rare Beauty. I love Selena Gomez's makeup line. Like, her products are so good. The prices are amazing. And the pigment payoff is great. So, I'll show you guys what I mean. Can you see that? Hello, cheekbones. Look at that. If you're not sure where to place your contour, I usually just place it on my cheekbone because contour is about, or just under my cheekbone, because contour is all about like creating shadows. And that's what we're doing, girl, creating shadows. Hold on, because I keep using the viewfinder. So I don't know if you guys can see that. We're creating a little bit of shadow. Nothing super crazy. I always get contour, foundation, everything in my hair. It's so bad. So the video that came out today was about like going down memory lane and some of Ashley's crazy like just moments online and like how she got banned from the internet and all that stuff. What you guys think about that video? Like, what's your craziest Ashley like memory? Like the thing that made you go, wow, this, you know, the thing that made you go, wow, this person's kind of crazy. For me, it was definitely the Santos live. Like, that was so weird to me. I kept thinking, wow, this kid is so young. Like, what the hell is wrong with her? She's so weird. Before I do anything else, girl, we got to fix these eyebrows. So I'm going to use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Freeze. This is going to take a minute, so I'll be right back. I found this when I was figuring out, like, what kind of look I was going to do today. So I'm going to use the Anastasia, what is this? Dip Brow Pomade. Is that how you say it? I don't know. It's brand new, and you know what? Ooh, can you see that? That might be too dark. Ugh. We'll find out. Okay, girl, it's a little dark, but that's okay because I don't have any eyebrows. So if it's a little dark, that's fine. Okay, anyway, back to like my story. So I think the crazy Ashley moment for me was, yeah, it was definitely the Santos thing. I was like, oh my gosh, she's like, she knows his age. And even though he was like, oh, you know, I'm 22 or 21 or whatever the hell he was saying, I think 22. We all knew the boy was 19. Like, everybody on the internet knew that this boy was no older than 19. Hell, I think it was freshly 19 when he met her. And it's just crazy, like, because like at the time I didn't know that it was a skit. I didn't know it was like planned and that he had reached out to her and like they set up like this collab or whatever. Like, I genuinely thought like everything was real. Now I know there's real elements to it. Like, I think the collab was planned, but I think all the weird nasty shit, I don't think that was necessarily planned. I think that Ashley just started to be like, you know, feeling him or whatever, and he's just like, whatever, I'm gonna go along with it. Because now when you see her talk to, oh, by the way, I'm using, see, I'm so bad at this. My blush today is Gucci Radiant Pink. I love Gucci blush. That's what it looks like. The color payoff is a little different when you put it on your cheeks. And remember, like, colors are going to be different depending on like your skin tone, your undertones, all those things. So if you don't necessarily like the way it looks like in the pan, like, I always encourage you to just try it out. Like, or if you do like the way it looks in the pan and you're just like, I'm not sure how that's going to look on me, I always encourage you to try it just once. If you don't like it, don't buy it again. So yeah, I just can't help but feel like maybe Ashley was being like super weird and predatory with him just off camera, if that makes sense. Oh my god, I forgot to put on concealer. This is probably going to be the one and only like get ready with me because I'm not good at this. But yeah, I feel like, because if you look at the way Ashley was with Santi recently, she was super weird and like, oh, you gotta make sacrifices kind of vibe. Remember when she said that? Like, I feel like she probably said stuff like that to Santos, and the guy was just like, whatever, like, I gotta get my bag, and just went along with it, which is so like weird and sad all at the same time. Oh my god, guys, I didn't do my eyes. I'm not doing these videos anymore. No, guys, I am not, this is not my vibe. But I don't know, maybe you guys like it because, you know, this is who I am, and this is what real people are like when they put on their makeup. They forget to do shit in the right order because we're filming on camera, and filming on camera is way harder than like what it seems like, trust me. My hourglass today, I love this one. As you can tell, my girl's almost empty, but I love this one because it's really creamy and it doesn't dry down too fast. If you're me and you're working with concealer, like, girl, you need all the time you can get. So I'm just going to go in here and kind of push it into the skin. I have like the worst like dark circles. Well, not really, because I've been like doing better with hydration and like taking vitamins and all of those things. So the dark circles that like I used to have, they're not as bad, but sometimes they're kind of bad. And today I'm going to be filming a lot, so that's why like I have like a more bright concealer. Normally I don't always do this, but that's how you know I'm tired or I'm filming a lot, if I have like a super bright concealer. Because on camera, like when you do makeup on camera, everything's exaggerated, or because when you're doing like, when you're filming, you have to go in a little heavier with your makeup because it doesn't always come through on camera. It doesn't always, like the colors, you know, I feel like they're a little muted on camera. So when I'm filming, I have to do like a brighter under eye, a darker foundation, things I wouldn't usually do like day to day. But because I'm going to be filming today, So I feel like I need a little extra coverage today, so I'm going to go in with my Dior Forever Concealer. So I have a dark and a light. So like a little pro tip, anytime you're getting concealer, get 2 colors, get a dark and a light. So on days where you need to look a little more alive, a little more awake, you can use that lighter color. And then days where like the skin is skinning, you can use like not such a bright color, if that makes sense. So I feel like the Hourglass is a little too bright. I just need a little more coverage. So this is going to help like even it out so I don't look so much like a clown. Do you guys know that I'm like, I hate clowns? I wouldn't say like I'm afraid of clowns, but I definitely am not a fan of them. I think it comes from watching the movie It. Did you guys ever watch that movie? Like, that movie is so wild. My sister was like a big Stephen King fan, so she always had me watching those movies. She always read all of his books, did all of the things, and yeah, I think that's why I don't like clowns. But I'm not necessarily like, if I see a clown, I'm not gonna like run and hide in the bushes. The clowns are probably in the bushes, aren't they? Anyway, but I don't really like them too much. So I definitely don't want to look like a clown, but I kind of do right now a little bit. So I don't want to immediately go in and set my under eye because I have so much concealer on. I need to let it kind of do its thing, seep into my skin a little bit. That's like patting always helps push the concealer into your skin because the warmth of your finger against your skin helps it kind of melt and like marry together as one big happy family. So we're just going to let that do its thing. And because I'm potentially going to be outside today, oh, I didn't mean to go in with that color. I'm going to go in with the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. Love this palette. It is like, she's my best friend. Normally, I would do this before I did my blush, but I think I'm kind of nervous. So don't follow like the steps I'm doing because I am not a makeup influencer, okay guys? And I'm just going to make sure that my blush is blushing and not being overpowered by the contour. I'm just stippling a little bit more pigment into my cheeks. Okay. I don't really go in under my neck too much because I have this little fat pocket right here. It's because I think I gained like weight and I just got like weird fat pockets in my face. So I don't really like to do contour under my chin or my neck area, but today we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it for the gram. Oh God, that sounded weird. Okay, so let's see where we're at. We've done foundation, we've done concealer, it's doing its thing. I've done contour, blush. I need to prep my eyes. I need to do eye primer. I'm gonna go in with the Maybelline, what is this? It's the eraser, whatever. It's like super popular. I'm kind of iffy about some drugstore makeup like foundation, concealer, things like that. I try to go more like not drugstore, but I kept seeing this all over TikTok and I wanted to try it because I normally do like P. Louise, but since Morphe closed down, like I just never think to get P. Louise because I used to always get it at Morphe and we can't really do that anymore. So I try to hold on to my P. Louise. I just forget to buy it. Like I know I can still buy it. I just forget. So anyway, so I actually like to use concealer as a eye primer base, especially if I'm using like, I don't know, I feel like concealer goes a long way. You don't need that much and it does the trick. I know some people don't like that, but I don't really mind. I'm kind of embarrassed to show you guys this palette. Oh my God, it is so bad. So I dropped this palette and like some of my favorite fall colors are like, they're just ruined. But anyway, I'm going to go in with the Patrick Ta Major Dimensions palette. It is so dirty. She's well loved. Oh my God, this palette, She is so bad. She's so gross. So I'm just going to go in here with a fluffy brush. Did you see all that pigment fly off the brush? I don't know if you guys can see it. But the reason why Patrick Ta is so expensive and he's so popular is because, so first of all, Patrick Ta is like super high end. Patrick Ta is like elevated luxury. Well, yeah, I guess I would call him elevated luxury because the labs that he uses are in Italy. And he uses, like, I think it's a 3 mil process. So if you don't know what milling is, that's basically like, think of like if you have like chalk in your hand and you crush it up, like once for a little bit. Think of that as milling. So Patrick taught, so then think about, you know, you have the chalk in your hand and you crush it up and it becomes like powdery, right? Well, if you go back and you crush it up some more, it's going to get even finer, right? And then if you do it again, it's going to get even finer. So it's just the process of making the powder like more fine. And with Patrick, I hope I'm explaining that right. I don't really know. Y'all don't listen to me. But Patrick Ta eyeshadow, some people say it's hard to work with, but that's only because of the milling process. And think of the texture kind of like baby powder. It's super fine. To me, I don't think it stays on the eye that good, to be honest. So if you're going to use Patrick Ta, anything, you have to prime your face. You have to set your face. You have to do all these things because if you don't, in my opinion, the shit will come right off. Okay, so we're going to go in with a darker color underneath and just build some dimension. So for the second color, I'm going to go into the eye socket just to build up a little bit of dimension. So here in Orlando, like everybody's kind of gearing up for Halloween. Like we very much follow Disney in regards to like when everything starts dropping for Halloween, you'll start seeing like other theme parks like bring out their decorations and all that good stuff. And actually this year, well, I'll say Universal actually puts their props out way sooner than Disney puts out their decorations actually. Tomorrow, we're going to be going to Universal to kind of look at the props. Well, that's why I'm going. My husband wants to go and try some new food. So we're going to be doing that tomorrow. So like, guys, go show these videos some love. Like, I know we're all here for the Ashley videos. We're all here for the drama. But like, go show those videos love because really, that's where my channel started. Like, my channel didn't start out as a drama channel. My channel started out as a Disney vlog channel. Just want to blend these two colors in a little bit. And yeah, so I know those videos don't really get like a lot of love, but we still do them because that's like my true passion. Like Disney, Universal, I love going there. It's such a vibe. It's such a good time. So when those videos come out, I think that the algorithm just doesn't push them out because of the keywords that I use. Because I don't know if you guys know, but as creators, we use keywords and like search terms, and that's how like our audience finds us. So for the Disney videos, like it's so oversaturated. I'm just building a little more definition with the eye color, using a darker color. So you guys might not even see that those videos are like getting pushed out, because even on like, I guess my spam account, my spam YouTube channel, I sometimes don't even get my videos. Like I'll always get the drama videos, but like the Disney videos, the travel videos, things like that, they don't always show up on the recommended. And I have to literally go into my channel and look for those. So guys, help a girl out. I am just gonna work on building this more definition. And so I'm not the best at this, but the cool thing about makeup is you can wipe that shit off and start over again. I love playing with makeup. I think makeup is so fun. I do need to blend this shit because it's looking kind of rough. So yeah, guys, I'm like such a big Disney girly. Like, I love Disney. I only went once as a kid though, because I actually didn't grow up in Florida. I grew up in Georgia. Did you guys know that? I grew up in Georgia. I grew up near Atlanta. I actually grew up closer to the University of Georgia than remember how I said this palette? Oh my god, this palette is so bad. I'm kind of embarrassed to show you guys. They just fell out. My colors just fell out. Do you see that? That's terrible. But that really sucks. You know what? I can show you how fine the powder is, I guess. So this fell out, and like the other one had fell out a while ago. This stuff, oh my gosh, my bed sheets are white and pink, and this fell on my bed sheets, the palette. I set it down, and to get that out of my bed sheets was terrible. But I'll show you, like, oh my god. Maybe I can show you guys like how finely milled this is and why it's so expensive. So, just gonna take the pigment. Do you see that? Do you see it? It's so pigmented. Oh my god, I love that color. That sucks. These palettes are so expensive too. They're like $75, $80. I'm gonna put that shit back in there. We're gonna make that work. Reminds me to do my little hack with that because I really love that color. Anyway, yeah, I only got to go to Disney once when I was little. So we started going for our 1-year anniversary to Disney. My husband was like, what do you want to do? What do you want for your anniversary? And I was like, I want annual passes to Disney. Hello, yay. Guys, that was the biggest mistake he's ever made in his life. The poor guy. When I tell you we went to Disney almost every weekend, girl, we were at Disney almost every weekend. It was crazy. And he probably low-key hated me. Or high-key hated me. I don't know. Whatever. He probably hated me for real though. So I'm just going to go in with a really light color. This is like, I love this white color, but I feel like you have to put so much on, like you really have to pack it on. So yeah, we started going to Disney and we pretty much went almost every year since our 1-year anniversary. And we've been married for like 19 years. We've been married a really long time. And yeah, it's just, I love it. And then like I would take all these pictures, all these videos. Like I'm about to give y'all the tea on how this channel really started. So yeah, I would take all these pictures and videos and my husband's like, oh my god, I'm tired of doing this. I'm tired of buying you new phones, because when my phone would fill up, I would just be like, oh my god, I need a new phone. And he was like, I'm so tired of buying you new phones, new hard drives, all this stuff. You need to start a YouTube channel. And I was like, what? Like, that's so weird. What do you mean? Like, I did not watch YouTube. I didn't know what YouTube was. I mean, I knew what YouTube was, but I didn't like watch YouTube. Does that make sense? I am going to go in with the Essence Call Me Queen. So yeah, he's like, you need to figure something out, girl, because like this is not it. Do YouTube. So what did I do? I ignored him at first, obviously. And then after a while, I was like, okay, whatever. So I started watching YouTube. And I was like, I don't even know where to start. Like, what are my interests? What do I want to watch on YouTube? So at the time, it was like, I want to say 2021 or 2020. And like, it was whenever like cruising and travel started picking back up after the pandemic. I was like, okay, I'm going to watch like cruise videos, because we were like really interested in going on cruises, because at the time, cruising was like really cheap. Like you could go on a cruise for like $300. Like for 2 people. Like on Carnival, I think Royal Caribbean was a little more expensive, which like per usual, Royal Caribbean is always a little more expensive. Okay, I'm going to go in with my Laura Mercier setting powder. This is in the color Translucent. So I started watching like cruise videos, mainly to find out like about the different ships and like to figure out like what ship I wanted to book, because Like, some ships you should just not be booking cruises with. Like, I don't like the older ships. I like older cruise ships, but like the really old ones, you just got to be careful what kind of cruise. Like, what kind of cruise are you looking for? Like, are you looking for a new ship, an old ship? Are you looking for a big ship, a small ship? What kind of things you want to do on the ships, because the older ships don't have the same amenities as the newer ships. So anyway, I was just like trying to find like videos to like get me educated on the cruises. So I found this one YouTube channel that I absolutely love. It's called Ship Life. I love him. Like, Jay is not only like really good at like commentary and telling you what's going on in the cruise space, but he's also a really good vlogger, which I'm sorry to say, some of these guys that do like cruise news and stuff like that, when it comes to vlogging, like, I love them to death, but when it comes to vlogging, like, they are not it. I know I look crazy right now, but that's okay. So yeah, I found him and I just started watching his videos. Like, from there, I found other like YouTubers. I found Kyle Palo. He does like Disney content. Through there, I started finding like other content creators. And I was like, okay, so I found like somebody that does Disney videos. I didn't even know Disney vlogs were a thing. So I was like, okay, obviously I need to like practice. I need to figure out like, how am I gonna do this? So it took me like watching so many videos, so many different vloggers, and so many different like educational channels. And then finally I just got my camera, went out to the parks, started making the worst vlogs in the world. I am going to use, can you see that? I don't know. Whatever, it's Smashbox. I don't love this one too much because it's a felt tip, but the color payoff is good and it doesn't really smudge. Actually, no. Gonna use this one. This one is, I don't know, some drugstore brand. I think like maybe Elf or Wet n Wild or something, whatever. So yeah, I just started practicing and doing like these terrible vlogs, but oddly enough, over time, I started getting subscribers, but like, it took me years to get these subscribers. I mean, it took me like a year to get up to like 1,000 subscribers. And then I was like, okay, this is not it. It took me forever to get subscribers. I was like, okay, like, girlfriend, we need to do something else. And I didn't really watch TikTok. And then I started watching TikTok and I was like, oh my God, there's like to get the algorithm to like, like when you first get on TikTok is so weird. Like, I kept getting like these weird dancing videos. Did you guys get that when you first like started using TikTok? And then like somehow Ashley Trevino ended up on my For You page. And it's like a parasite. Like, as soon as you look at her for more than 0.5 seconds, like, you're inundated with Ashley Trevino stuff. And I just started seeing more and more stuff. And I'm like, what the hell? Girl, that mirror is not it. I was just like, what the hell? Like, who is this person? And why do people keep saying, Dia, does it smell? Dia. Like, I was so confused. And like, I didn't know what battling was. I didn't know what any of that stuff was. So I'm just taking a little bit of the powder from the baking. You don't have to use like a lot of powder. You can just, because the brush is going to pick up a lot of it. If you've ever cleaned your brushes, not like Ashley Trevino, then you know your brushes hold onto a lot of products. So I just used the leftover powder, girl. Anyway, I kept seeing like all this stuff about her in the lives. I'm like, what the hell? Like, why are they doing gifts? Like, what the fuck is this? And I kept saying, oh my God, like, don't accidentally give somebody a gift, because I'm not giving you my money. When I tell you I cannot find my eyeliner, I don't know where my eyeliner is. So I got to use this, like, I don't even know what the hell this is. It's just a basic black eyeliner. But the eyeliner from Sephora, the Sephora brand eyeliner, the under eyeliner, oh my God, she's like my girl. Yeah, I started seeing like all the shitty stuff like Ashley did, and I was just like, what? Like, this person's so terrible. Like, why do people watch her? Like, right around that time is when like the whole Santos stuff was going on, And I just remember seeing Santos and going, wow, he's so young. Like, what the hell? Like, I was so intrigued. I guess like so many other people were. And then I started seeing all these watch parties, and I'm like, okay, why are we doing watch parties? Like what's going on with that? I started to figure out that like, oh, people don't want to watch her because they don't want to give her views, because she gets paid based off of views as well as subscriptions and all these things. And then at the time she was getting like $10,000 a month or more in subscriptions. I was like, that is so wild. She was getting all this money because she was doing like those weird freaky lives with Santos. Like, this is when she really started to make a lot of money. I think since I'm holding on to her so much, I'm gonna go in with my Fenty How Many Carats highlighter. We love her. She's our friend. She lives in our house rent-free. So yeah, I was like, and I found myself like talking about her like to my husband, like, can you believe this person would do stuff like this? And I was more intrigued by the fact that she was like doing this weird shit. Like doing this weird shit like on the internet. Like, I thought it was so strange, and I didn't understand why people were watching her. And then I found out like her kids don't have beds. Like, she just has a bunch of junk food in her refrigerator. Like, if you go back and watch like my first Ashley videos, I am like, girl, I am crashing out because her refrigerator is like unorganized. She doesn't have like good healthy food. And like, I get it, like we all want snacks and shit like that, but you gotta have like at least some healthy food in your refrigerator. It was just really weird. And then over time, I started to realize, especially recently, that everything she does is a skit. Everything is clickbait or rage bait and sad fishing, and it's just really weird. And every time I'm like, oh, I'm not going to do an Ashley video. I'm not going to do an Ashley video. I kept thinking, you know what? I am going to do an Ashley video. I'm going to do an Ashley video because like, people need to know like the kind of crap she does online. So I just kept being like, you know, every time there was like something weird or new with her, I would just make more videos, and you guys started finding me. So I kept doing more videos and more videos. And for a while I was like, I don't really like doing these videos because like she just grows. And after a while I was just like, you know what, I am gonna do these videos because I'm bringing awareness to her, and then people don't have to watch her on TikTok. They can just watch like myself and like other creators. Let us do the work for you, kind of a thing. And you guys are so nice. You're so sweet. Like, you're so supportive. This is the Dior Forever Liquid Rouge. So yeah, we just started building our anti-Ashley community, and here we are. I think I want to do like a little nose contour moment. I don't know, what do you guys think? I might regret this. So I'm actually just going to use my Rare Beauty contour. So now I love doing these videos. I love telling you the crazy stories. I love like reading your comments and seeing what you guys think about Ashley and all the crazy stuff that she does. I love the fact that we like got her off of TikTok and she has like a permanent IP ban. Like, that is wild. Yeah, I love that like we got her off the internet. Well, we didn't get her off the internet, but like, we're close, girl. But I love the fact that like we got her off of TikTok. And like, I feel like TikTok gave her so many opportunities, like, and they were just like, yeah, whatever, who cares? But I think over time, like eventually they just couldn't ignore it anymore. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with my Sephora lip plumper because your girl needs plump lips. Because we don't want Ashley to take our men. And like, I know sometimes like I crash out about Ashley, but really and truly, like when the videos are done, like girl, the videos are done. Like, Ashley does not take up that much real estate in my brain. Like, the only time I talk about her is like if I'm doing like research on her, or like I want to get my husband's perspective because like his opinion matters and I like to get his feedback. And you guys have been like so supportive with like our podcast, and like you guys love hearing his commentary, which I love. because it's like, I feel like the podcast is like, we're all like sitting around together and we're like having a conversation. We're just chit-chatting, talking about the latest drama. I love that. I think we're going to keep it. The only thing is, like I mentioned earlier, is I don't know, like the Tila Nova name. I'm not loving that, guys. I was thinking about a couple of different names. So maybe I'll put like a poll up. Maybe I'll do like a members only poll, and maybe we can come up with a name together. I just don't think that the current name is going to work. That's why I haven't been putting it in the title or on the thumbnails. I've just been putting podcasts on there, episode 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever. So I don't know, girl. We got to come up with a name soon. For setting powder, I'm going to use the Urban Decay All Nighter. It's not setting powder. It's setting spray, whatever. A pro tip, not that I'm a pro, but like to get your setting spray to like dry faster is like have one of those little like electric hand fans, or like just a regular fan. I don't have either right now, so whatever. For my perfume today, I am going to go in with the Aqua Allegra Flora Bloom. This is from Garland Paris, whatever. Anyway, this stuff. So fun fact, I get my perfume from Epcot. You actually have to go over to the France Pavilion to buy it, so I feel super bougie. Anyway, I love that fragrance. It's so good. I think you can get it at Sephora too. I'm not really sure. Go to Epcot to get mine. But anyway, what do you guys think about today's makeup look? What do you think about the fact that I'm not really good at showing you how to do makeup? What do you guys think about it? Do you like it? Do you love it? Do you hate it? Did you like getting ready with me and just talking about random stuff? Definitely don't follow my makeup routine, girl, because I did this shit ass backwards. You should always do your eyes first, guys. Don't do your eyes last. But I guess I was a little nervous. I forgot, but whatever. We're okay. We're going to go take care of ourselves and get ourselves cleaned up and get ready to film. What am I filming today? I think I said I'm doing like some Ashley updates, the back to school stuff. What you guys think about all that? Let me know in the comments below. What do you guys think about the style of video? Do you like getting ready with me? Maybe on days when I'm batch filming, I can get ready with you. Maybe, I don't know. Ashley videos will be coming out soon. We're going to have some Disney Universal videos coming out soon. You guys go support those videos because I love making those videos. And originally when I started the channel, it was all about theme parks. And my goal was to get on the media list with them. So show your girl some love. Even if you let them play in the background, I don't care. Give them a thumbs up. That's fine with me. That's going to be it for today's video. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. And if you want to stay up to date on all things internet drama, theme parks, and my makeup routine, that was weird. Anyway, make sure you like and subscribe. Until next time, I gotta go clean this makeup off of my hands. Bye.